Why was the Antioch computer so massive? The Antioch computer, constructed in 1945, was a true behemoth of its time. Covering an astonishing 167 square meters, this early electronic marvel weighed around 27 tons, making it one of the largest computers ever built. Imagine a machine so enormous it could fill a small room. Designed for complex calculations, it played a crucial role in advancing computer technology, although its size and weight made it impractical for everyday use. Most people today carry smartphones in their pockets that are millions of times more powerful than the Antioch, highlighting just how far technology has come. Back then, computers were primarily used for tasks like military calculations or scientific research. And the sheer scale of the Antioch was a reflection of that era's ambitions. Its immense size and weight posed significant challenges for engineers, but it laid the groundwork for future innovations. As we marvel at today's sleek gadgets, it's fascinating to think about how the Antioch's size represents a pivotal moment in computing history. What will the next generation of computers look like? Ever wonder where the term nerd came from? It turns out there's more to this quirky word than meets the eye. The term nerd was first introduced by none other than Dr. Seuss in his 1950 book, If I Ran the Zoo. In this whimsical tale, he used the term to describe a strange creature, showcasing the wonderful and imaginative world of his writing. Little did he know this playful term would evolve dramatically over the years. Fast forward to today, and being a nerd is no longer something to be ashamed of. Now it proudly describes people who are deeply passionate about their interests, whether that be science fiction, technology, gaming, or anything else that stirs their curiosity. The once negative connotation has transformed into a badge of honor among communities that celebrate geek culture. It's amazing how a simple, invented word has taken root in our language, reflecting a shift in how we view intelligence and enthusiasm. So the next time you hear someone refer to themselves as a nerd, remember, they're not just talking about someone who likes books. They're celebrating a vibrant, diverse culture. Hard to believe, but North Dakota has extreme weather. This northern state, often overshadowed by its southern neighbor South Dakota, experiences some of the toughest living conditions in the country. Winters here are a real test, with temperatures plunging below zero and heavy snow covering the landscape, creating a winter wonderland that is both beautiful and brutal. When summer rolls around, the scene shifts dramatically. Residents endure hot and humid days that can feel stifling. On top of these seasonal challenges, frequent flooding can wreak havoc on communities and farmland, underscoring the need for resilience. Yet through this adversity, North Dakota's agricultural community showcases incredible strength. Farmers adapt to nature's whims, developing techniques that allow them to thrive in this demanding climate. How do they manage to keep going year after year? Why is Mongolia a leader in environmental awareness? In Mongolia, you'll find a remarkable commitment to keeping the beautiful steppe clean, a true no-trash paradise. This dedication to the environment is deeply rooted in the culture and traditions of the Mongolian people. Upon moving their nomadic homes, known as gurs, families have a unique practice. They don't just leave their rubbish behind. Instead, they pack it up and take it back to the nearest city for responsible disposal. This not only helps maintain the stunning natural landscape, but also fosters a sense of community responsibility and respect for nature. Many Mongolians view these vast open spaces as part of their identity, which drives their effort to protect it. Additionally, with the growing impact of climate change, this ethos of environmental consciousness is becoming even more important. Through education and community initiatives, Mongolians continue to inspire others around the globe to adopt similar practices. Their commitment serves as a reminder that caring for our planet starts with small actions in our daily lives. Believe it or not, jellyfish can cheat death. This remarkable ability comes from a process called transdifferentiation, which allows the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, to revert to an earlier life stage when faced with stress or injury. Instead of aging and eventually dying like most creatures, this jellyfish can transform its cells back, essentially starting its life cycle over again. While it's an intriguing phenomenon, these jellyfish aren't entirely invincible. They still face threats from diseases and predators. Scientists are closely examining this fascinating process, hoping it may offer clues about human aging and potential regeneration techniques. Although we don't fully understand how transdifferentiation works yet, the research could unlock new pathways for medical advancements, making the study of the immortal jellyfish not just a curiosity of the ocean, but a beacon of hope for human health. Did you know coffee can actually hydrate you? Many people think that drinking coffee leaves you feeling thirsty and dehydrated, but this isn't the full story. While caffeine, the active ingredient in coffee, is a mild diuretic, meaning it can make you urinate more, moderate coffee consumption can still play a role in keeping you hydrated. In fact, coffee is mostly water, so when you sip on your favorite brew, you're also getting hydration. Studies have shown that for most people, enjoying a few cups of coffee a day doesn't lead to dehydration and can actually contribute to reaching the daily hydration goals. Of course, if you're downing multiple cups all day long, it could have the opposite effect. But in moderation, coffee can be a tasty way to stay hydrated. So the next time you grab a cup, remember it might be helping your hydration more than you thought. Why exactly does Lalit Patidar inspire so many people? Lalit Patidar, a remarkable young man from India, has captured hearts around the world with his story of resilience. Known as Wolf Boy, Lalit has a rare genetic condition called hypertrichosis that leads to excessive hair growth, covering 95% of his face. While his unusual appearance has drawn attention and challenges, Lalit faces life with a positive outlook, turning adversity into inspiration. He has shown that beauty lies not in conventional standards but in courage and character. His journey highlights the importance of embracing differences, teaching us to celebrate uniqueness rather than hide from it. Lalit's story has sparked conversations about acceptance and kindness, encouraging others to think more openly about what it means to be human. Through his challenges, he exemplifies strength, proving that one can shine brightly despite the odds. How can we all learn from his incredible journey? Believe it or not, lakes can explode. Limnic eruptions present one of nature's most dramatic hazards, transforming tranquil bodies of water into lethal explosions of gas. This phenomenon occurs when carbon dioxide accumulates in the deeper layers of a lake, trapped under immense pressure. As the gas builds up, the potential for a violent release grows, leading to catastrophic results. A poignant example of this was witnessed in 1986 at Lake Nyos in Cameroon. There, a sudden limnic eruption released a massive cloud of carbon dioxide, which swept through surrounding villages, tragically taking around 1,800 lives. This event sent shockwaves around the globe and served as a sobering reminder of the latent threats posed by such lakes. In response, scientists have been diligently researching ways to prevent similar disasters. One effective strategy is degassing, which involves carefully releasing the trapped gases to alleviate pressure buildup. By enhancing our understanding of limnic eruptions and implementing preventive measures, we can better protect communities living near these seemingly peaceful lakes from devastating occurrences. Can you imagine that earthy smell after rain? This delightful scent, known as petrichor, wafts into the air as raindrops hit the ground, bringing with it feelings of freshness and nostalgia. It's created by plant oils mingling with a compound called geosmin, which is released by soil bacteria once the rain begins. Interestingly, humans are incredibly sensitive to this aroma, and it's thought that this ability helped our ancestors spot rain from a distance, crucial for survival in the wild. This connection to petrichor goes beyond just a pleasant smell. It often stirs up strong emotional memories and feelings. Whether it reminds you of childhood adventures or peaceful moments in nature, petrichor highlights how deeply intertwined we are with our environment. So the next time it rains, take a moment to breathe in that wonderful smell and appreciate its significance in our lives. Guess what really drives the Mississippi River's droughts? In recent times, the majestic Mississippi River has faced serious challenges, particularly with drought conditions affecting its flow. Since July 2024, water levels in the lower parts of this vital waterway have plummeted to 8 feet below their historic average. Such drastic changes can have significant consequences, not only for wildlife that depends on the river's ecosystem, but also for the communities that rely on it for transportation and irrigation. Lower water levels can hinder shipping routes, making it harder and more expensive to transport goods like grain and coal. Additionally, as the river shrinks, it reveals banks that can contribute to erosion and impact the local wildlife habitat. Climate change plays a prominent role in these conditions, intensifying weather patterns that lead to prolonged dryness in some areas, while potentially increasing precipitation in others. Understanding the interplay between climate, ecology, and human activities is crucial as we seek solutions to protect this iconic river. How can we work together to ensure the Mississippi thrives again? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Angola's geography fascinates. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, known for its unique geographic setup that sets the stage for a rich cultural tapestry and economic potential. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola's borders create a confluence of diverse cultures and vibrant trade, enriching the lives of its people. However, the allure of Angola doesn't stop there. To the west, the country offers access to the stunning Atlantic Ocean, where breathtaking coastal views and gorgeous beaches invite both tourists and locals to explore. This picturesque coastline is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a crucial artery for maritime trade, positioning Angola as a key player in regional shipping routes. Moreover, this geographical advantage boosts Angola's economy by contributing to its rich natural resources, including valuable oil and minerals. The interplay of land and sea presents Angola with both challenges and opportunities, shaping its identity and future. So, whether you're a history buff, a geography enthusiast, or simply in search of stunning vistas, Angola's unique borders and coastline undoubtedly offer something exciting to discover. You won't believe this about the star-nosed mole. This incredible creature has transformed the way we think about sensory perception in mammals. With its unique, star-shaped nose composed of 22 fleshy appendages, the star-nosed mole navigates the dark underground tunnels of its habitat quite effectively. Its nose is equipped with thousands of specialized sensory receptors called Eimer's organs, enabling it to detect minute textures, vibrations, and temperature changes with astonishing speed. Remarkably, this little mammal can identify and snatch up prey in under 8 milliseconds, faster than it takes for a human to recognize something visually. Imagine being able to see your world through touch alone. The star-nosed mole's extraordinary snout functions like a highly sensitive radar system, providing it with a detailed map of its environment. It doesn't merely rely on its sense of smell. Instead, it scans its surroundings with unparalleled precision. This adaptation showcases the diverse ways life on Earth has evolved to thrive, even in the dark. Have we underestimated the capabilities of other creatures in similar environments? What if I told you yacht shoving is a real thing? This quirky term describes how we can easily get distracted by numerous tasks, often losing sight of what we initially set out to achieve. Imagine a captain of a ship trying to reach a destination, but continually getting sidetracked by the thrill of exploring uncharted waters. In our daily lives, yacht shoving happens all the time. You might start studying for a test, but suddenly find yourself scrolling through social media or tidying up your room instead. While multitasking can seem productive, it's often counterproductive, leaving us frustrated when we realize we haven't accomplished our main goal. Understanding yacht shoving helps us recognize our habits and encourages us to focus on one task at a time. By doing this, we not only finish our task more efficiently, but also enjoy a sense of achievement. So how can you avoid getting sidetracked next time? Here's something incredible about living in Singapore. If you're thinking about calling this beautiful island city-state home, you must prepare your wallet for living expenses that can run anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 a month. This range covers essential needs like housing, food, transportation, and utilities, but it largely depends on your lifestyle choices. For example, if you love sampling the fine dining scene or indulging in the rich nightlife, your monthly expenses can reach even higher. Conversely, cooking at home and relying on public transport can significantly reduce costs. Housing often takes the lion's share of your budget, especially if you prefer a prime location in the bustling city center. Thankfully, more affordable housing options abound in the suburbs, offering a blend of comfort and savings. Additionally, don't overlook entertainment and leisure activities that can further stretch your finances. Whether you're planning a brief getaway or a permanent move, grasping the true cost of living in Singapore will ensure you can fully enjoy all that this vibrant destination offers without emptying your bank account. Is it really true that the sun fuels life on Earth? Absolutely, our incredible sun is a powerhouse, releasing more energy every second than humanity has consumed throughout its entire existence. Imagine that. While we go about our daily lives, switching on lights and charging devices, the sun is engaged in a monumental process called nuclear fusion. Within its fiery core, hydrogen atoms collide and fuse together to create helium, unleashing staggering amounts of energy. This energy travels through space as light and heat, nourishing our planet. To grasp the enormity of it all, consider this. In just 1 hour, the sun generates enough energy to meet the world's energy needs for an entire year. Researchers are striving to harness even a fraction of this solar bounty through innovative solar technologies. By capturing sunlight and converting it into electricity, we can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and foster a sustainable future. So next time you soak up the sun's rays, remember you are experiencing the power of this colossal energy machine, which not only supports life on Earth, but has the potential to change our energy landscape. Did you know mice can eat their own tails? This shocking behavior occurs in extreme cases of hunger, highlighting the desperate survival instincts of these small mammals. When faced with food scarcity, mice may resort to cannibalism, eating their own tails as a last resort to survive. Though this is a rare behavior, it serves as a powerful reminder of the lengths animals will go to endure hardship. Mice, like many other creatures, possess strong instincts that drive them to do whatever it takes to stay alive. Imagine being in such a dire situation that your only option is to consume part of your own body. This instinctually driven act reveals not only the harsh realities of survival in the wild, but also the emotional depth and resilience seen in living beings. While it's crucial to understand this behavior from a biological perspective, it also invites us to reflect on the broader consequences of habitat destruction and food scarcity for wildlife. How might we better protect these creatures and their ecosystems? Why exactly does the phrase mean so much? The transcript reveals a striking repetition. The child is not a child. This intriguing line hints at layers of meaning that go beyond its surface. At first glance, it sounds puzzling, but it could represent a metaphor for loss of innocence, a transition from childhood to adulthood, or perhaps the disconnect between expectations and reality. In many narratives, children symbolize purity and simplicity, so declaring that a child is not just a child raises questions about the complexities and harshness they may face. It can lead to thoughts about society's influence on youth or the burdens that children carry, sometimes too soon. This phrase urges us to explore the emotional context that define childhood in various situations. Whether in literature, films, or psychological discussions, it serves as a powerful reminder that childhood isn't just about age. It's about experiences and perceptions that shape who we really are. What deeper meanings could this phrase hold? Fascinating frogs can freeze solid and come back to life. Certain frog species, like the wood frog, have an astonishing survival strategy when winter strikes. When temperatures drop, these remarkable creatures can actually freeze their bodies, turning into little frosty statues. This incredible adaptation prevents them from dying in icy conditions, enabling them to withstand freezing temperatures. During this freeze, the frog's hearts stop beating and they stop breathing, entering a state of suspended animation. When spring arrives and the weather warms up, these frogs thaw out and spring back to life, resuming their normal activities as if nothing happened. This magical phenomenon shows how life can adapt in extraordinary ways to harsh environments. Scientists study these frogs not only for their unique biology, but also to gain insights into how to preserve other species threatened by climate change. So next time you think of winter, remember that some frogs are literally chilling until warmer days return. Could you imagine being frozen and waking up in spring? This might surprise you. Pets can attend your wedding. In certain states across the United States, this charming reality is transforming how couples celebrate their love. Imagine your furry friend, whether it's a loyal dog or a curious cat, standing right next to you during your vows. Some regions have made it legal for pets to sign marriage licenses, albeit with a cute paw print instead of a traditional signature. This delightful custom recognizes pets as important family members, allowing them to partake in one of life's milestone moments. Many couples are embracing this trend, incorporating their pets into wedding ceremonies with unique arrangements. From custom bow ties to floral collars, pets dress to impress just like they're humans. Wedding planners are even suggesting creative ways to feature pets, like organizing a special pet moment during the ceremony. The result? A heartwarming atmosphere filled with love and laughter, where your pet might just steal the spotlight. Plus, these moments create stunning memories, like a photo of your dog gently placing its paw on a personalized canvas. So when planning your big day, consider including your beloved pets. They could be the highlight of your wedding. Here's a wild fact about exoplanets. This extraordinary planet, known as 55 Cancri E, is captivating scientists with its unusual characteristics. Believed to have a carbon-rich atmosphere, it could actually be filled with diamonds. Imagine floating on clouds of sparkling gemstones instead of raindrops. But that's not all. Instead of water, this intriguing world might have an ocean of lava due to the extreme heat from its star. 55. Cancri E orbits its star at such a close distance that it completes one full year in just 18 hours. This rapid orbit means it experiences extreme temperatures, making the surface incredibly tough, yet fascinating to study. With a density suggesting a rocky core and potential for unique forms of geology, 55 Cancri E challenges our understanding of what planets can be like. Could this mean there are even more bizarre worlds out there waiting to be discovered? Dive into the depths of Belize's Blue Hole. This stunning underwater sinkhole is over 125 meters deep and is one of the most famous diving spots in the world. Located just off the coast of Belize, the Blue Hole is part of the larger Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Divers from around the globe flock here to explore its clear blue waters, teeming with vibrant marine life. The unique geological formations and impressive stalactites give divers a chance to see what lies beneath the surface. With its mesmerizing underwater scenery and rich biodiversity, the Blue Hole offers an unforgettable experience for both seasoned divers and newcomers. Whether you're fascinated by coral reefs, curious about marine ecosystems, or just seeking adventure, this underwater wonderland is sure to leave you in awe. Are you ready to take the plunge? Have you ever seen a kangaroo kick in action? These incredible animals are not just known for their unique hopping. They possess a powerful kick that serves as a vital defense mechanism against predators, especially dingoes. When threatened, kangaroos can deliver a swift, strong kick with their muscular hind legs, which can inflict significant injury. This isn't just a random act of aggression. It's a natural instinct developed through evolution to help them survive in the wild. Watching a kangaroo kick is fascinating. They can balance on their tails using it as a pivot, while aiming their powerful legs at an attacker. This unique ability allows them to escape dangers and protect themselves or their young. Kangaroos are also known for their agility and can leap great distances, helping them navigate through Australia's diverse landscapes. So next time you see a kangaroo, remember that beneath their cute exterior lies an impressive defense strategy. Isn't nature amazing? Here's a wild fact about children's rights in America. Children in the United States have a remarkable right to care for themselves, illustrating a strong cultural belief in independence and self-care. This idea is rooted in the concept that kids should learn to make decisions and handle responsibilities from a young age. By encouraging self-sufficiency, society helps children gain the skills they need to thrive. Think about it. When children are taught how to care for themselves, like preparing simple meals, managing their time, and resolving conflicts, they build confidence and resilience. It's not just about being independent, it's also about preparing them for adulthood. This approach aligns with broader societal values that celebrate individual freedom and responsibility, raising important questions about how we nurture future generations. How can we further support children's growth as confident, capable individuals? Surprisingly, it's a fact that North Korea delayed World Cup broadcasts. During the 2014 World Cup, something unusual happened in North Korea. While soccer fans around the world eagerly watched live matches, North Korean viewers had to wait a staggering 24 to 36 hours for the same experience. This intentional delay was not just a quirky programming choice, it served as a key method of censorship. By controlling when and how the matches were shown, the North Korean government managed the information its citizens received, shaping their perception of the outside world. Imagine the thrill of fans in other countries rejoicing over goals while North Koreans waited, unaware of the latest thrilling moments and only able to see them through the government's edited lens. This tactic also allowed the regime to remove any politically sensitive content, ensuring that only a curated, appropriate depiction of the World Cup reached the viewers. This fascinating intersection of sports and politics illustrates how tightly the entertainment world and governance are woven together in North Korea, turning a global event into a tool of influence. Despite the delays for many North Koreans, these broadcasts provided a rare glimpse into international culture, showcasing the power of sports to connect people even in the most isolated nations. Here's what actually happens when shoes go giant. In 2015, an innovative Indian shoe company made history by crafting the world's largest shoe, measuring an astonishing 6.4 meters long and nearly 3 meters high. This footwear giant isn't just eye-catching, it's a whopping size 2,090, a figure so large it seems like it stepped straight out of a fairy tale. Constructed from leather, rubber, and foam, this enormous shoe symbolizes creativity and craftsmanship at its best. The company aimed to create something unique for a marketing campaign, but ended up setting a world record instead. Imagine the sheer number of people that could fit inside. This monumental shoe not only showcases the potential of design and manufacturing, but also attracts curious visitors who want to see this remarkable feat in person. How many other records will be broken by imaginative minds around the globe? Prepare to be amazed by the First Continental Congress. In September 1774, a pivotal gathering unfolded in Philadelphia, where resolute leaders united to confront their grievances against British rule. Among them, prominent figures like George Washington, Patrick Henry, and Samuel Adams emerged as the voices of the American colonies. They were not merely influential, they symbolized the growing discontent over taxation without representation and the denial of essential rights such as liberty and fair trials. The air was thick with tension as delegates debated issues that would ultimately shape the nation's destiny. This Congress was groundbreaking because these leaders shared a common belief: the American colonies could no longer remain passive amid oppressive measures. They took a courageous step forward, sending petitions to the British government, demanding recognition and rights for colonial citizens. This marked a crucial turning point as it ignited a collective desire for independence among their fellow colonists. Their bold actions set the stage for revolutionary change. How would these decisions alter the course of American history? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Oklahoma leads in tornadoes. This extraordinary state, part of the infamous Tornado Alley, experiences the highest frequency of tornadoes per square mile. Tornado Alley spans several states, including Texas, Kansas, and Nebraska, but Oklahoma stands out for its unique weather conditions. The state's flat plains allow warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico to mix with cooler air masses from the Rocky Mountains, creating ideal circumstances for tornado development. These natural phenomena can unleash astonishingly fierce winds, sometimes exceeding 200 miles per hour. For thrill seekers and amateur meteorologists alike, Oklahoma is a prime destination for storm chasing, attracting enthusiasts eager to witness these powerful weather events up close. Local communities have developed robust preparedness strategies, including safety drills and the construction of storm shelters to protect themselves from the dangers of tornadoes. Whether you are captivated by the science of storms or simply seek an adrenaline rush, Oklahoma's tornado scene offers an exhilarating experience that highlights the power of nature. Prepared to be amazed by ever wondered where Hawaiian pizza truly came from? This beloved dish, known for its unique mix of savory ham and sweet pineapple, actually originated in Canada despite its tropical name. The invention of Hawaiian pizza is attributed to Sam Panopoulos, a Greek immigrant who settled in Canada during the 1950s. In 1962, he and his brothers opened a restaurant in Ontario, aiming to attract a crowd with innovative flavors. One day, seeking to experiment, they combined canned pineapple with traditional pizza toppings, and the result was an instant sensation. This bold choice not only delighted taste buds, but also transformed the pizza scene in North America. Interestingly, Hawaiian pizza has little connection to Hawaiian culture itself. Rather, it embodies the inventive spirit of immigrants blending diverse culinary traditions. Today, Hawaiian pizza ignites lively debates among food enthusiasts regarding pineapple's place on pizza, yet it stands as a delicious reminder of how culinary creativity can bridge cultures and create unexpected delights. So the next time you bite into a slice, remember, it's not just pizza, it's a tasty piece of history. Here's something incredible about adipocere preservation. Under specific conditions, a body can transform into a waxy substance known as adipocere or grave wax. This fascinating process occurs when body fat breaks down due to the action of soil enzymes after death. These enzymes interact with the fats in the body, leading to a chemical reaction that changes the fat into a soft, waxy material. This natural phenomenon usually happens in damp, anaerobic environments, where the lack of oxygen slows down the typical decomposition processes. Adipocere can effectively preserve the body for years, often found in old graves or archaeological sites. It's like nature's way of wrapping the remains in a protective layer. This unique preservation has intrigued scientists and historians alike, shedding light on how bodies decompose and the conditions that can alter this process. Isn't it amazing how our natural world can create such unusual forms of preservation? Did you know earwax has amazing protective powers? Earwax, also known as cerumen, is more than just a minor annoyance. It plays several crucial roles in keeping your ears healthy. This sticky substance acts as a natural barrier, preventing dirt, dust, and bacteria from entering your ear canal. By trapping these unwanted particles, earwax helps protect your inner ear from infections and irritation. But that's not all. Earwax is also surprisingly effective at keeping pesky insects at bay. It contains certain compounds that repel insects, particularly mosquitoes. When these tiny pests come into contact with earwax, they find themselves in an environment that is less than welcoming. This means that the earwax not only protects your ears, but also serves as a deterrent against unwanted bugs. So next time you think about cleaning your ears, remember that earwax is doing more than just sitting there. It's working hard to keep your ears safe and sound from both dirt and insects. This might surprise you. Galaxies are on a collision course. In about 5 billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will clash in an astronomical event that sounds like something from a science fiction movie. Imagine this: two massive galaxies, each filled with billions of stars, are hurtling toward each other. As they get closer, their gravitational forces will pull them together, ultimately creating a new, larger galaxy. Scientists predict that this collision will not only change the structure of these galaxies, but will also spark new star formation as gas clouds collide. While it may sound catastrophic, don't worry. This event will happen long after our sun has exhausted its life. So while our planet might not last that long, the universe will continue to evolve spectacularly. Isn't it fascinating to think about how our cosmos is always changing? Ever thought about why Spain's oranges are the best? In the sunny southern region of Spain, known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant culture, you'll discover the world's leading producer of oranges, where quality meets tradition. This vibrant area enjoys a Mediterranean climate characterized by mild winters and hot summers, creating an ideal environment for juicy oranges to flourish. Long, warm days paired with cool nights allow the fruit to develop delightful sweetness and rich flavor that has won hearts globally. Nutrient-rich soil, brimming with essential minerals, supports the robust growth of orange trees, ensuring they yield bountiful, high-quality fruits. Local families play a crucial role in this process, dedicating themselves to orange cultivation for generations. Their expertise and passion for the land not only enhance the quality of each harvest, but also strengthen their communities. They safeguard traditional farming methods, balancing modern practices with age-old wisdom. So the next time you bite into a sweet, juicy orange, think of the sun-soaked groves of southern Spain and the devoted families behind every fruitful tree. Guess what really drives the FIFA World Cup's popularity? The FIFA World Cup is not just a tournament, it's a global phenomenon that captivates billions of fans. Held every 4 years, this event showcases the world's best soccer nations competing for glory. It attracts a massive audience, with an estimated 3.5 billion people tuning in for the tournament. The excitement builds as teams battle for the prestigious trophy, uniting diverse cultures and fostering a spirit of camaraderie among fans. Iconic moments like Diego Maradona's Hand of God and Brazil's mesmerizing goals have etched themselves into sports history. Every World Cup, we witness stunning underdog stories and unforgettable matches that change the course of soccer. Social media buzzes with excitement as supporters rally behind their teams, sharing their passions with countless others. So, what continues to make the FIFA World Cup the most widely viewed sporting event in the world? Believe it or not, casinos use facial recognition technology. This advanced software helps identify known cheaters or those banned from entering. Imagine walking into a casino and the system instantly recognizes someone who has been caught cheating in the past. It's like having a smart security guard on watch. Additionally, casinos take fairness seriously. They rely on card shuffling machines to mix the cards thoroughly, ensuring that games remain random and fair for every player. Meanwhile, slot machines are also equipped with sensors that monitor for any irregularities, like unusual patterns that suggest cheating or malfunctioning. These high-tech tools create a safer environment for everyone, allowing players to enjoy their experience without worrying about dishonest tactics. With technology constantly evolving, how might casinos improve their security even more in the future? Ever wondered how deep Loch Ness really is? This famous Scottish lake plunges to a remarkable depth of 230 meters, or 755 feet. That's twice as deep as the North Sea, which averages around 90 meters, or 295 feet deep. Loch Ness isn't just home to the legendary Nessie. It's also a fascinating spot for geologists and nature enthusiasts. The lake is formed in a rift valley, giving it unique geological features that contribute to its incredible depth. This depth creates mysterious underwater habitats that could hide various species and secrets waiting to be discovered. Many people visit Loch Ness not just to catch a glimpse of the famed monster, but also to enjoy the beautiful landscapes and rich history surrounding this enchanting water body. So the next time you hear someone mention Loch Ness, remember that its depths are much more than just a legend. How cool is that? Did you know that the Birkin bag has a unique origin? This iconic handbag emerged from an unexpected moment high above the clouds. In the early 1980s, renowned British actress and singer Jane Birkin found herself on a flight from Paris to London. During the journey, she expressed her frustration about not having a stylish yet practical handbag. Sitting next to her was Jean-Louis Dumas, the CEO of Hermès, who not only listened, but was inspired by her vision for the perfect bag. Dumas took this inspiration to heart and created the Birkin bag, blending elegance and functionality in a way that had never been done before. Crafted from the finest quality leathers, these bags require days of meticulous work by skilled artisans. Today, owning a Birkin bag represents more than just luxury. It's a powerful status symbol, often seen in the hands of celebrities and fashion elites. With waiting lists stretching for years and auction prices reaching staggering heights, the Birkin bag tells a compelling story of fashion history, from its surprising genesis to its cultural significance today. Is it just a handbag, or is it an emblem of chic sophistication? Did you know touch-tone phones changed communication forever? In 1963, a remarkable innovation swept through homes and businesses: the touch-tone phone. This invention transformed the way people interacted with their telephones, much like how a new gaming controller can alter the gaming experience. Before this change, rotary dials were the norm, requiring users to turn a dial for each number. It was often slow and cumbersome. With touch-tone technology, a simple press of a button could connect you in an instant. These phones emitted unique tones for each key, allowing phone systems to recognize numbers more rapidly. Suddenly, dialing numbers became faster and more efficient, leading to easier communication and an explosion of phone usage. People could call friends, family, and businesses without the hassle of a rotary dial. This shift was not just about convenience, it represented a leap forward in technology that shaped our social interactions. Today, the concept of touch-tone dialing seems basic, but its impact on our world is profound. What would our communication look like without it? Did you know left-handedness is rare among people? Surprisingly, only about 10% of the world's population is left-handed. This means that if you're a lefty, you are part of a unique group that often stands out in a right-handed world. Scientists believe that hand preference might be influenced by genetics and brain structure. For instance, our brain's left hemisphere controls the right hand, while the right hemisphere manages the left hand. Interestingly, left-handed people are sometimes thought to have advantages in certain sports like tennis and boxing, where quick reflexes and agility are essential. However, they might also face challenges in a world designed primarily for right-handers, from everyday tools to school desks. So next time you meet a lefty, remember they have a special place in our diverse human community. Zebras have stripes for more than just looks. These fascinating animals sport their distinct black and white stripes for practical reasons that go beyond aesthetics. Research shows that these bold patterns play a key role in confusing predators, making it harder for them to single out a zebra during a chase. But that's not all. Zebra stripes also help minimize mosquito bites. Studies indicate that the stripes create an optical illusion that mosquitoes find super tricky to navigate. As a result, zebras experience fewer bites, which helps protect them from various diseases carried by these pesky insects. These unique adaptations showcase how nature cleverly equips animals for survival. So the next time you see a zebra, remember its stripes are not just a striking design, they're a vital part of its defense system. Zebras demonstrate that even the simplest characteristics can serve essential functions in the wild. Isn't it amazing how fashion in nature often blends with practicality? Surprisingly, mammatus clouds reveal stormy secrets. These fascinating clouds, with their distinct bag-like shapes, often catch the eye of weather enthusiasts and casual observers alike. Mostly seen before or after intense storms, particularly in Java, Indonesia, mammatus clouds signal turbulent weather. Their unique appearance arises from specific atmospheric conditions, where pockets of cooler air create the characteristic bulging shapes. When you spot these clouds, it's a sign that something interesting is happening in the sky. While they may look soft and fluffy, their presence often indicates the potential for severe weather, such as thunderstorms or heavy rain. Once you start looking for them, you might find yourself a cloud admirer. Next time you gaze up and see these peculiar formations, remember that they aren't just pretty sights. They are nature's way of telling us that change is brewing in the atmosphere. Keep your eyes peeled the next time a storm approaches. Mammatus clouds could be part of the show. Can you believe a spacesuit costs $1 billion? The staggering price tag makes it the most expensive suit on Earth, outshining even the fanciest designer outfits. The bulk of the cost, approximately 70%, comes from the intricate backpack and control module that support astronauts in the harsh environment of space. These backpacks are packed with cutting-edge technology, keeping astronauts safe and comfortable while they float among the stars. What's even more fascinating is that NASA doesn't just toss these suits aside when they're done. Instead, they actively reuse suits dating back to 1974. This not only helps save money, but also emphasizes NASA's commitment to sustainability within their operations. Imagine wearing a suit that has been into the vastness of space and back. It's almost like a badge of honor. Each time a suit is refurbished, it undergoes rigorous checks to ensure it meets safety standards for the next mission. Who knew that what protects astronauts could be this costly yet so rich in history? Discover the wild rite of passage among Maui boys. In the Maui tribe of the Amazon, teenage boys undergo an intense initiation involving bullet ants, notorious for having the most excruciating sting measured by the Schmidt index. These brave adolescents wear gloves stuffed with these fierce ants, facing an incredible pain that can even cause hallucinations, vomiting, and temporary paralysis. This ritual isn't just about pain, it's a test of courage and resilience, meant to mark the transition into manhood. Instead of backing down, these boys prove their strength and spirit, understanding that enduring this painful experience is a symbol of their readiness to take on adult responsibilities. Participants emerge not only with sore hands, but also with a newfound respect among their peers and elders. Why would they put themselves through this? For the Maui, it's about forging their identity and embracing the challenges of life head-on. Ever thought about why car warning lights matter? Understanding car warning lights is crucial for every driver. These colored symbols on your dashboard are designed to alert you about your vehicle's health and safety. Red lights, for instance, indicate urgent issues that could put you in danger, like brake malfunctions. If you see one of these, it's time to pull over and address the problem immediately. On the other hand, amber lights point to important but less critical issues, like an oil change reminder or a tire pressure alert. While these shouldn't halt your journey right away, they do require your attention soon. Lastly, blue and green lights generally indicate non-urgent matters, such as low washer fluid or when your high beams are on. Knowing what each light means can help you take the right action and keep your car running smoothly for years to come. Guess what really drives quirky toilet seat designs? Bailey Hikawa is redefining bathroom humor with her unique creations. Imagine opening your bathroom door to be greeted by a toilet seat shaped like a delicious sandwich or a full breakfast platter. These eye-catching designs do more than just serve a function. They spark joy and conversation, turning an ordinary bathroom accessory into a topic of fun. With a background in design, Hikawa blends creativity with a playful twist, proving that even the smallest details in home decor can reflect our personalities. By using whimsical shapes and bright colors, she encourages people to not take life too seriously, transforming restrooms into playful spaces. So why settle for boring when you can brighten your day with laughter? Hikawa's inventive approach invites everyone to explore how design can merge with humor, inspiring us to bring unexpected joy into our everyday lives. Let's uncover the truth about territorial swans. In Austria, a pair of gay swans made headlines by creating a no-entry zone at their local lake. The swans, fiercely protective of what they believed was their egg, a plastic cup, acted aggressively, attacking swimmers and even capsizing boats. Their protective instincts led to several injuries and raised concerns for safety in the area. Local authorities decided it was best to relocate the swans to prevent further chaos. This fascinating behavior highlights how strong the maternal instincts of birds can be, even when misdirected. Swans are known for their loyalty and dedication, and this situation shows just how far they will go to protect their perceived family. The events at the lake remind us that while nature can be beautiful, it can also be unpredictable. What do you think about the swans' fierce protection of their mistaken treasure? What if I told you about the majestic Rocky Mountains? This stunning range, which stretches from Canada all the way down to New Mexico, boasts impressive peaks that soar over 4,000 meters high. The Rocky Mountains are not just a sight to behold. They offer a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. When you visit, you can hike through breathtaking trails or ski down thrilling slopes, all while surrounded by some of the most beautiful scenery on Earth. One standout spot is Rocky Mountain National Park, home to a rich variety of wildlife and plants. Here you might spot elk grazing peacefully or hear the chirps of vibrant birds as you explore. The park's diverse ecosystems are a treasure trove for nature lovers, illustrating the importance of preserving these majestic lands. Whether you're an adventurer seeking thrills or a nature lover hoping to connect with the great outdoors, the Rockies have something special just for you. Believe it or not, power banks are lifesavers. These handy devices function like portable batteries, allowing you to recharge your cell phone, tablet, or other electronic gadgets on the go. Picture this. You're on a hiking trip or caught in an unexpected power outage, and suddenly your phone dies. That's where a power bank shines. Most power banks connect through USB, making them easy to use with a variety of devices. Their capacity, measured in milliamp hours, determines how many times they can charge your devices before needing a recharge themselves. Some impressive models even come with solar charging capabilities, perfect for outdoor adventures when you can't plug into an outlet. Plus, many power banks offer multiple output options so you can charge several devices at once. With technology becoming essential for communication, navigation, and entertainment, having a power bank ensures you're never left powerless during crucial moments. Don't you want the peace of mind that comes with staying connected, no matter where you are? Let's uncover the truth about underwater decomposition. It's a fascinating yet chilling process. When a person dies in water, their body decomposes much faster than if it were on land. This speedy breakdown happens mainly because water provides a moist environment that encourages bacterial activity. Warm waters accelerate this process even further. In some cases, a body can become unrecognizable within just a few days. This rapid decomposition occurs because bacteria thrive in aquatic environments, and the constant movement of water helps to distribute these decomposing agents. Additionally, factors like temperature and the presence of marine life can influence how quickly decomposition happens. So the next time you think about bodies of water, consider the hidden science at play beneath the surface. How do you think this affects investigations involving submerged remains? Did you know the origins of the Guinness Book of Records? The famous Guinness Book of Records actually started as a way to settle arguments. Back in the early 1950s, Sir Hugh Beaver, who was the managing director of the Guinness Brewery, found himself in a debate about the fastest game bird in Europe during a hunting trip. There was no reliable source to confirm the answer, and this sparked an idea. Beaver realized that there were many similar disputes happening in pubs across the UK, and there was no single book to provide definitive answers. In 1955, the first edition of the Guinness Book of Records was published, aiming to resolve such bar bets and disputes. It quickly became popular, not just as a reference book, but also as a fun read filled with astonishing facts and unbelievable records. Since then, the book has evolved into a globally recognized publication, celebrating human achievements and extraordinary feats in every corner of the world. How cool is it that a simple solution to a bar argument created such a beloved record-breaking tradition? Did you know about Basque Country's thrilling rural sports? This fascinating region showcases unique athletic competitions known as Harry Carolak, which include traditional activities that have deep cultural roots. Imagine watching skilled athletes swing axes as they chop wood or lift hefty stones, showcasing incredible strength and endurance. Events like Harry Yosatsa, where competitors race against time in chopping wood, and Skora Proba, which tests their power in stone lifting, draw crowds who cheer for their local heroes. These competitions don't just highlight physical prowess, they also offer a glimpse into the Basque way of life, celebrating a connection to history and community. Participants often train for years, perfecting techniques passed down through generations. The thrill of competition, combined with the excitement of traditional music and the vibrant atmosphere, makes these events a must-see. If you ever visit the Basque Country, joining in on these celebrations might just become one of your favorite memories. Are you ready to experience these incredible sports? Most people don't know this, but gray hair has a story. It's all about melanin, the pigment responsible for the color of our hair, skin, and eyes. As we age, hair follicles produce less melanin because pigment-producing cells, known as melanocytes, become less active or simply die off. This process leads to hair that grows in transparent or white, creating that classic gray appearance against our darker strands. Interestingly, genetics plays a big role in when and how fast this happens. Some of us may start to notice gray hairs in our 20s, while others may enjoy their natural color well into their 50s or beyond. Stress also factors in. While it doesn't cause graying directly, it may accelerate the process in some individuals. So if you've spotted a silver strand, just remember it's a natural part of aging and a sign of your unique journey through life. Here's a wild fact about Dragon Hole. Dragon Hole, or the Eye of the Sea, is the deepest blue hole on our planet located in the southern part of the South China Sea. It plunges more than 1,000 feet deep, making it a mesmerizing natural wonder that has both scientists and explorers captivated. Despite numerous expeditions attempting to reach its elusive bottom, no one has yet succeeded, which adds an air of mystery to this underwater marvel. The hole not only showcases astonishing geological features, but also supports a variety of marine life, drawing attention to the importance of marine ecosystems. Imagine being part of a team trying to discover what lies at the very bottom. With advanced technology and persistent curiosity, who knows what secrets await in the depths of Dragon Hole? Could it be holding undiscovered species or ancient artifacts? The intrigue of the Eye of the Sea continues to inspire explorers worldwide. Prepare to be amazed by snails and cheetahs. Did you know that snails move at a snail's pace of just 0.03 miles per hour? That's incredibly slow, especially when you compare them to the mighty cheetah, which can sprint at an astonishing 18.6 miles per hour. Imagine a cheetah zooming past while a snail inches forward, taking its sweet time. These fascinating creatures illustrate the extremes of the animal kingdom. While snails may not win any races, their slow movement serves a purpose. They conserve energy and protect themselves from predators by hiding in their shells. On the other hand, cheetahs are built for speed, with unique adaptations like their lightweight bodies and long legs. They can accelerate faster than most sports cars, allowing them to catch prey in the wild. This incredible speed makes them the fastest land animals, showing us how evolution shapes different species to thrive in their environments. Isn't it fascinating how such different creatures occupy our planet? Let's uncover the truth about David McCullough's legacy. While many might think that David McCullough merely wrote about the Panama Canal, he is actually the visionary behind its construction. McCullough's ambitious project transformed a long-cherished dream into reality by connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, drastically changing shipping routes and boosting global trade. It took years of perseverance, with countless engineering challenges and logistical nightmares to overcome. Workers faced harsh conditions, diseases, and the daunting task of carving a path through dense jungles and across mountains. Thanks to McCullough's leadership and innovative spirit, the canal opened in 1914, marking a landmark achievement in human engineering. McCullough earned worldwide recognition for his monumental work, but most people today still don't realize that he was more than just a figure in history. He was a trailblazer who forever altered the geography of trade and travel. Explore the stunning artistry of Wieliczka Mine. This famous salt mine in Poland offers more than just a glimpse into its rich history. It dazzles visitors with incredible salt-carved sculptures that adorn its vast galleries. Imagine wandering through chambers where every wall can hold a remarkable work of art, all meticulously crafted from rock salt. Skilled artisans have spent countless hours creating everything from majestic figures to intricate scenes, showcasing their talent and commitment to this unique craft. These sculptures don't just tell stories, they breathe life into the mine, turning it into a captivating gallery deep underground. Visitors can marvel at depictions of religious figures, historical scenes, and even playful motifs, each made entirely from salt in a place where nature and creativity meet. As you stroll through the mine, you realize that these artistic treasures are not only a feast for the eyes, but also a testament to human creativity and the beauty that can emerge from such a unique environment. Ready to be inspired? Ever tasted pambazo? It's a Mexican delight. This traditional dish is not only delicious, but also a favorite at celebrations and food stalls across Mexico. Pambazo is a unique creation made with compact, sturdy bread that holds up against a rich, spicy sauce known as aguajillo. Imagine biting into soft dough that's perfectly soaked with flavor without falling apart. The sauce, made from guajillo peppers, adds a vibrant red color and a depth of flavor that dances on your palate. Vendors often serve pambazo filled with potatoes, chorizo, or other tasty ingredients, ensuring each bite is packed with flavor. Whether you find it at a bustling street market or during a festive gathering, pambazo brings people together, making every occasion feel special. The combination of textures, the crispy edges of the bread, the smooth sauce, and the hearty filling creates a truly unforgettable culinary experience. So next time you're looking to explore authentic Mexican flavors, don't miss out on trying this mouth-watering dish that captures the spirit of Mexican cuisine. Let's uncover the tragic end of George Boole. Known as the father of Boolean logic, George Boole made groundbreaking contributions to mathematics and computer science, setting the stage for much of modern digital technology. Unfortunately, his story has a sad twist. After delivering a lecture, he walked several miles in the cold rain, wearing wet clothes. This exposure led to a severe case of pneumonia. His wife, trying to help him recover, used cold water treatments, but this only worsened his condition. Tragically, just days later, what began as a simple chill spiraled into something much more serious, culminating in his untimely death at the age of 49. Boole's legacy lives on, influencing fields from engineering to philosophy, yet his life came to a sudden end due to a combination of unfortunate choices and circumstances. It serves as a poignant reminder of how fragile life can be, even for someone who significantly shaped the way we think and work today. Did you know aimless wandering is illegal in Hilia? In this quirky Florida city, a law classifies wandering without a clear purpose as a misdemeanor. The mindset behind this unusual regulation seems aimed at reducing loitering, but it paints a humorous picture of local police actively enforcing it. Imagine the officers patrolling the streets, game faces on, ticket books ready, waiting for someone to stroll aimlessly. Whether you're a resident or just visiting, you might want to adopt a more purposeful stride to avoid any awkward run-ins with law enforcement. It makes you think twice before taking that leisurely walk without a destination in mind. So the next time you find yourself taking a scenic route in Hilia, remember to walk with intention. Otherwise, you might inadvertently become the star of a very strange law enforcement tale. Is it really true a Stegosaurus sold for millions? In an astonishing event for both dinosaur enthusiasts and the auction world, a nearly complete Stegosaurus skeleton named Apex was sold for an eye-popping $44.6 million. This remarkable fossil is not just any dinosaur remains. It holds the title of the largest and most complete Stegosaurus ever discovered, boasting an impressive 254 preserved bones out of about 319 originally found. Purchased by billionaire Kenneth C. Griffin, this rare specimen highlights not only the fascination with prehistoric life, but also the growing interest in fossil collectibles. The Stegosaurus, which roamed the Earth during the late Jurassic period, is well known for its distinctive double row of bony plates along its back and spiked tail. Apex's record-breaking sale reflects how valuable these ancient creatures are viewed in today's market. What do you think makes fossils so desirable? Let's uncover the truth about bear hibernation. Bears are fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their hibernation habits. During winter, many bear species enter a state of deep sleep, allowing them to survive long periods without food. They achieve this by dramatically lowering their metabolic rate, heart rate, and even body temperature. This remarkable adaptation means they don't eat, drink, or even go to the bathroom for months. Instead, they rely entirely on the fat they've stored up during the warmer months. This strategy helps them conserve energy and stay safe from harsh winter conditions. By hibernating, bears can endure the scarcity of food that winter brings. When spring arrives, they awaken ready to eat as the world outside comes back to life. Isn't it incredible how these amazing animals have adapted to thrive in their environments? Have you heard about deep-sea wonders? In the dark, chilly depths of our oceans, life finds a way to flourish, thanks to incredible beings like the pescatrice in xenophores. These extraordinary organisms have adapted remarkably to thrive in environments that many would consider uninhabitable. With immense pressure and frigid temperatures, these creatures remind us just how resilient life can be. The pescatrice displays unique bioluminescent features, helping it attract prey and survive in the pitch-black waters. Meanwhile, xenophores showcase exceptional adaptability, developing specialized mechanisms to cope with nutrient scarcity. Together, they highlight how life can not only survive, but also thrive under extreme conditions. Studying these unique species inspires scientists to learn more about the possibilities of life, even in the most unlikely places. What other secrets might the deep sea hold? Did you know Cleopatra lived closer to McDonald's? This fascinating fact connects two seemingly unrelated landmarks in history. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, ruled during the 1st century BC, which is about 2,000 years ago. The iconic pyramids of Giza, on the other hand, were completed around 2560 BC, nearly 2,500 years before her time. Fast forward to 1955, and the first McDonald's opened its doors in San Bernardino, California, marking the start of a global fast food phenomenon. This means Cleopatra was just about 2,000 years away from the first McDonald's, while she lived a full 2,500 years after the pyramids were built. It's incredible to think how ancient Egypt's last ruler and a modern fast food chain share such a surprising connection through time. This comparison truly highlights how much our world has changed over millennia and reminds us that history can be more interconnected than we realize. Isn't it surprising how timelines can overlap in such unexpected ways? Can you believe Harper's Bazaar is so old? Founded in 1867, this iconic magazine holds the title of the oldest magazine in the world. Harper's Bazaar began as a weekly publication in the United States, initially aimed at women who wanted to stay on top of the latest fashion trends. With time, it evolved into a cherished platform showcasing not just style, but also culture, beauty, and lifestyle. Imagine flipping through its pages, witnessing the transformation of fashion over more than a century. The magazine has featured everything from flapper dresses of the 1920s to the bold avant-garde styles of today. Throughout its long history, Harper's Bazaar has showcased the work of many famous designers, photographers, and artists, making it a cornerstone of the fashion industry. It plays a crucial role in shaping tastes and trends, influencing generations of readers. This rich legacy reflects how fashion connects to culture and society. What other magazines can boast such a remarkable history? You won't believe the height of this bridge. The Millau Bridge in France stands proud at a staggering 125 feet above the Tarn River, making it the tallest viaduct in the world. This impressive structure not only towers higher than the iconic Eiffel Tower, but it also spans a breathtaking 1.45 miles in length. Since its opening in 2004, the bridge has captured the attention of visitors and locals alike, with its remarkable design and stunning views of the surrounding valley. Each day, people come from far and wide, not just to cross it, but to marvel at the breathtaking landscape that unfolds beneath. Imagine standing atop this monumental bridge, feeling the rush of wind while gazing down into the deep gorge below. The Millau Bridge is not just an engineering feat, it's a perfect blend of creativity and functionality. As you explore the elegant curves and vast stretches, you'll appreciate why this architectural wonder has become a beloved landmark in France and a must-see destination. What makes structures like the Millau Bridge so awe-inspiring? Here's a wild fact about Russ Columbo's family. In 1930, the talented musician tragically died from an accidental gunshot, leaving his family in a heartbreaking situation. To protect their mother, who suffered from a heart condition, his siblings crafted an elaborate scheme to conceal the devastating news. They went as far as writing fake letters that appeared to be from Russ himself, maintaining the illusion that he was still alive. To make it even more convincing, they played his records and pretended he was hosting his radio show. This remarkable deception lasted for an astonishing 10 years. Remarkably, they managed to keep up the ruse until their mother passed away, showcasing a mix of love and desperation. While their intentions were to shield her from grief, this unusual chapter in the Columbo family story raises questions about how far people will go for the ones they love. What do you think of their actions? Discover the amazing origins of The Simpsons. The Simpsons is not just a beloved show, it represents a pivotal moment in animated television history. Created by Matt Groening, this show first hit screens in 1989 and quickly gained popularity for its sharp humor and cultural commentary. What many don't know is that it was developed alongside other animated series like Yaskemi Ovcha and Yabba Dabba, which were part of a wave of innovations in the animation industry. Simpsons made its mark by combining satire, relatable characters, and a unique family dynamic, setting it apart from its predecessors. Its influence can be seen today in countless animated programs that followed. So when you laugh at Homer's antics or Marge's frustrations, remember that this iconic series not only shaped entertainment, but also opened doors for future animation, encouraging diverse storytelling and creative freedom. Have you ever thought about how these early influences shaped your favorite shows? Hard to believe, but some people have 3 nipples. This fascinating condition is known as polythelia, and it affects about 1 in 18 individuals. While many may not even notice their extra nipple, it often appears along the milk line, which runs from your armpits to your groin. These third nipples can sometimes resemble birthmarks or moles, making them easy to overlook. Interestingly, they can develop tissue similar to regular nipples, complete with sensitivity, and even the potential to produce milk in certain circumstances. Most people with polythelia don't experience any issues, but for those who do have concerns, such as pain or functional problems, there are treatment options available. This unusual trait sheds light on the quirky variations in human anatomy. So the next time you come across someone with a third nipple, remember they're not alone. It's a surprisingly common phenomenon. Can you believe this wild legal challenge in 2010? A law student turned heads when he filed a lawsuit against an attorney in Jackson, Mississippi. This attorney sparked controversy by publicly offering $1 million to anyone who could reach a nearby hotel, the site of a tragic quadruple murder, from Jackson Airport in under 30 minutes. Intrigued by the challenge, the student rushed to prove himself. With determination and speed, he completed the journey in an astonishing 19 minutes. However, when he claimed the prize, the attorney refused to pay up, arguing that the challenge was just a publicity stunt and not a serious offer. This bizarre story raises intriguing questions about contracts and the ethics behind such outrageous challenges. Was the student entitled to the prize, or did the attorney have a valid point? This case highlights the complexities of law and how sometimes things aren't as simple as they appear. Is it really true that blankets have a surprising origin? The word blanket actually comes from the name of a 14th century English woolen manufacturer named Thomas Blanket. This fascinating fact reveals how language evolves from historical figures. Thomas was known for producing high-quality wool that was used for warm coverings, which eventually gave rise to the term blanket. Over time, his name became synonymous with the cozy items we use today. Imagine the chilly homes of medieval England, where everyone needed a bit of warmth. It's amazing to think that the comfort of a blanket today can be traced back to one man's craftsmanship centuries ago. So next time you snuggle under your blanket, remember that you're enjoying a piece of history linked to Thomas Blanket and his woolen creations. Why does Al Worden hold the isolation record? During the Apollo 15 mission in 1971, Al Worden made history as he orbited the moon alone, reaching a distance of 2,235 miles from his crewmates. This remarkable feat earned him the title of the most isolated human on record. While his fellow astronauts David Scott and James Irwin descended to the lunar surface, Worden remained inside the command module, conducting important scientific observations and experiments. His journey into solitude was not just a physical distance, but also a challenge in communication. For part of his mission, he was completely cut off from contact with Earth or his fellow astronauts. Imagine being alone in the vastness of space, where the only company is your own thoughts and the rhythmic beeping of machines. Worden's unique experience highlights the isolation and courage required for space exploration, pushing the boundaries of human endurance and capability. His mission contributes to our understanding of space travel and the psychological aspects of being alone in an environment far from home. Would you have the guts to be so isolated? Have you ever noticed dogs sniffing differently? Studies show that dogs usually start sniffing with their right nostril, and then they switch to the left when they catch a pleasant smell. This fascinating behavior isn't just a quirky habit. It reveals how their incredible sense of smell works. Dogs have a highly advanced olfactory system, which allows them to detect scents far better than humans can. Their brains are wired to separate smells and figure out if they should be worried or excited. For instance, sniffing with their right nostril helps them identify something that could be a treat or a friend, while their left nostril is used to gauge potential dangers. This ability makes dogs not only excellent companions, but also great working animals for roles such as search and rescue or detecting drugs. It's remarkable how something as simple as sniffing can show us just how sensitive and intelligent dogs really are. Next time you see a dog sniffing around, consider that they might be processing a tiny universe of smells. Did you know about Kamradok's shocking confession? Kang Kek-yew, widely known as Kamradok, is a key figure in one of the darkest chapters of human history, the Cambodian genocide. This tragic event, which took place under the Khmer Rouge regime in the late 1970s, led to the deaths of an estimated 1.7 million people. Kamradok himself admitted to being responsible for over 12,000 of those deaths, acknowledging his role in the atrocities that devastated Cambodia. Despite this admission, he requested acquittal and sought to be released from the War Crimes Tribunal, a request that was ultimately denied. This case highlights the ongoing struggle for justice in post-conflict societies and raises important questions about accountability for war crimes. The tribunal's decision underscores the principle that even those who admit to horrific acts cannot simply escape justice. Kamradok's case is a reminder of the enduring impact of the Khmer Rouge's brutal rule and the importance of remembering and addressing the past. Is it really true that police horses have trading cards? In Toronto, this delightful fact is indeed true. The city's police force has embraced the charm of trading cards, much like those for baseball players or Pokemon. Every 2 years, dedicated horse enthusiasts work together to create a brand new deck that spotlights their beloved police horses. Each card features stunning photographs and creative designs, giving fans a closer look at these majestic animals. These cards not only celebrate the horses, but also help educate the public about their important roles in community safety and engagement. Collecting these cards has become a fun way for kids and adults alike to learn about the police force and foster a connection with these noble steeds. So the next time you're in Toronto, keep an eye out. You might just spot a trading card featuring one of your favorite police horses. You might be shocked to learn that Jock is royalty. Jock is no ordinary cat. He's a marmalade cat living in Harpswell, the historic home of Winston Churchill. The Churchill family has a fascinating tradition of always having a marmalade cat with 4 white socks and a white bib residing on the property. This charming custom dates back many years, and since Harpswell opened to the public in 1966, Jock number 7 has proudly taken on the role of family mascot. Every day, visitors come to admire not just the beautiful surroundings, but also this feline ambassador who continues the family's love for cats. Jock's unique appearance and friendly nature make him a favorite among guests. Whether he's lounging in the sun or greeting visitors, Jock embodies the spirit of the Churchill legacy while bringing joy to everyone who passes through the doors of Harpswell. Did you know that Jock is part of a long-standing family tradition? Did you know that koalas have unique fingerprints too? While humans are famous for our distinctive fingerprints, it turns out that koalas share this fascinating trait. Both species have patterns that are so intricate and unique that they can be mistaken for one another, even by expert forensic scientists. The ridges and whorls on a koala's fingerprint are surprisingly similar to a human's, making it quite a challenge in crime scene investigations. This similarity highlights just how unique and specialized these two species are in nature. Imagine a koala sneaking around and accidentally leaving behind its mark, only to have it confused with a human's. This quirky fact reminds us of the complex connections in the animal kingdom and serves as a reminder of the curious ways in which evolution has shaped different species. So next time you think about fingerprints, don't just think of humans. Koalas are in the club too. Believe it or not, hunger is a growing global crisis. Hunger affects millions worldwide. But did you know that it's tightly linked to rising obesity rates? As processed foods gain popularity, many people are opting for quick meals that lack essential nutrients. Sedentary lifestyles contribute to this problem, as people are less active and more likely to opt for unhealthy snacks. These dietary habits have created a paradox where some folks face food scarcity while others struggle with obesity. This situation leads to serious health issues, including diabetes, heart disease, and other weight-related conditions. Tackling the hunger crisis means addressing the quality of the food we eat. It calls for a shift towards nutritious options, promoting active living, and raising awareness about healthy eating habits. Can we find ways to ensure everyone has access to wholesome foods and a healthier lifestyle? Is it really true that Mississippi started conjugal visits? Yes, it is. In 1950, Mississippi became the first state to allow conjugal visits, aimed at encouraging male prisoners, particularly black inmates, to put in more effort while serving their sentences. The idea was that these visits would enhance family bonds, potentially leading to better behavior and even rehabilitation. Fast forward to 2024, and only 4 states have continued this practice: California, Connecticut, New York, and Washington. These states recognize that maintaining family connections can play a crucial role in inmates' reintegration into society. While conjugal visits remain a hotly debated topic, supporters argue they help reduce recidivism rates and promote better family relationships. Critics, on the other hand, raise concerns about fairness and security. So what do you think? Should more states adopt this practice? Ever wondered why tigers face such dangers? It's surprising, but in the USA, there are more tigers in captivity than in their natural habitats. Approximately 5,000 tigers live in zoos and private parks, while only around 3,000 roam free in the wild. This stark difference raises serious questions about conservation efforts and the impacts of habitat loss, poaching, and illegal trade. Organizations like the World Wildlife Fund are battling to protect these magnificent creatures by creating awareness and implementing conservation programs. They focus on preserving habitats, reducing human-wildlife conflict, and combating poaching. With tigers facing extinction, every effort counts. Imagine a world where these majestic animals thrive in their natural environments rather than confined to enclosures. How can we all contribute to ensuring that future generations can marvel at tigers in the wild? Did you know these guitar legends started in the Yardbirds? The Yardbirds was a groundbreaking British rock band that launched the careers of 3 legendary guitarists: Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and Jeff Beck. Formed in 1963, the band was known for its innovative sound, blending blues and rock, and it became a breeding ground for musical talent. Eric Clapton, often celebrated for his soulful playing, was the band's first lead guitarist and played a key role in shaping their early music. When Clapton left, Jimmy Page took over, bringing in his unique style that later influenced the creation of Led Zeppelin. Not to be forgotten, Jeff Beck joined in 1965, showcasing his extraordinary skills and creativity. Each of these artists not only defined the Yardbirds but also significantly impacted rock music as a whole, leading the way for future generations of musicians. Their time in the band was a whirlwind of creativity and experimentation that changed music forever. How did their journeys from the Yardbirds shape the sound of rock today? Why can't these animals hold their breath forever? Water snakes, dolphins, whales, alligators, crocodiles, and turtles may seem like experts in the water, but they all share one vital need: oxygen. Even with their adaptations, they can drown if they stay underwater too long. These creatures are known to hold their breath for impressive stretches of time. For instance, a whale can dive deep and stay submerged for over an hour. However, no matter how long they can hold on, they must eventually return to the surface to gasp for air. While some animals like dolphins have learned to swim back up quickly, others may struggle if caught in strong currents or in distress. Their ability to hold their breath varies widely. For example, some turtles can manage a few hours, while many snakes can only hold theirs for a short time. Ultimately, this need for air reminds us that even the most skilled swimmers must respect the limits of their bodies in the water. What if I told you Velcro was inspired by burrs? In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral took a stroll in the countryside and noticed something peculiar: tiny burrs clinging to his pants and his dog's fur. Intrigued by this natural phenomenon, he examined the burrs under a microscope and discovered their unique hook-like structures that allowed them to latch onto fabric and fur with surprising strength. This moment sparked a creative idea for de Mestral, who began experimenting with a similar design using fabric. Fast forward a few years and his invention of the hook and loop fastener, now widely known as Velcro, changed the way we think about fastening items. Today, Velcro is used in everything from clothing and shoes to spacesuits and more. So next time you fasten your shoes, remember the genius inspired by a simple nature walk. Did you know that Soyuz rockets use wooden sticks? This fascinating fact highlights the ingenuity behind the Russian Soyuz rocket, which has been in service since 1963. Known for its impressive 98% success rate, the Soyuz is a reliable workhorse in space travel. So how does it ignite? Unlike most rockets that use complex mechanisms, the Soyuz kicks off its launch by firing wooden sticks inside its combustion chamber. Imagine lighting a giant match. When these wooden sticks burn, they help ignite the rocket's fuel, creating the thrust needed to break free from Earth's gravitational pull. This surprisingly simple method has stood the test of time, proving that sometimes the old ways can be the most trustworthy. The Soyuz rocket has transported astronauts and cargo to the International Space Station, making it a key player in human space exploration. Isn't it amazing how such a basic approach can lead to groundbreaking achievements in technology? Meet the captivating Synechio peregrinus plant. This remarkable succulent has leaves that look just like tiny dolphins, making it an exotic addition to any indoor garden. With its marine-inspired appearance, the Synechio peregrinus is not just a visual treat but also a low-maintenance houseplant. These unique leaves are not only adorable, but also help the plant store water, allowing it to thrive in dry conditions. As a result, you can easily care for it even if you lack a green thumb. The plant also produces vibrant yellow flowers when it blooms, adding more charm to its already stunning profile. Native to South Africa, this succulent enjoys bright, indirect sunlight and requires very little watering. Enthusiasts love to showcase it in trendy pots, often using it to create eye-catching displays. Its distinctive look makes it a favorite among collectors and casual plant lovers alike. Whether you're an experienced gardener or just starting out, adding a Synechio peregrinus to your collection will definitely turn some heads. Why not bring a piece of the ocean home? Can you imagine that bacteria can cause paralysis? Campylobacter, a common bacterium found in undercooked chicken, is one of the leading causes of food poisoning worldwide. When people consume contaminated poultry, they often experience severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, and fever. In most cases, these symptoms resolve on their own, but Campylobacter can lead to serious health issues in some individuals. One particularly alarming complication is Guillain-Barré syndrome, a rare neurological disorder that can cause temporary paralysis. It happens when the immune system mistakenly attacks the nerves after a Campylobacter infection. While Guillain-Barré syndrome is rare, it highlights the importance of handling and cooking chicken properly. Always ensure that chicken is cooked to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 75 degrees C, to kill harmful bacteria. So next time you prepare a chicken dish, remember how crucial it is to keep your food safe. Surprisingly, it's a fact that soccer balls changed TV history. Back in the day, when black and white televisions were the norm, soccer balls were designed with those iconic black and white patterns to make them easier to see on screen. Imagine watching a thrilling match and struggling to follow the ball because it was all one color. This clever design not only helped viewers enjoy the game more, but also became a lasting symbol of soccer itself. Today, even with advanced color televisions, many soccer balls still sport this classic look. The eye-catching contrast continues to be popular among players and fans alike, enhancing their experience on the field and television alike. So next time you watch a game, think about how that familiar design has stood the test of time and shaped the way we enjoy soccer, both on screen and off. Did you know flamingos have unique leg bending skills? These fascinating birds have a special way of bending their legs at the ankle, which gives them an elegant appearance while standing or wading in water. Unlike most animals that bend their legs at the knee, flamingos show off this unusual flexibility as they often balance on one leg. This quirky attribute helps them conserve body heat since standing on one leg minimizes heat loss. You might see these graceful birds in a variety of colors, from bright pink to orange, due to the carotenoids in their diet of algae and crustaceans. The bend at the ankle aids in their feeding, allowing them to sift through mud and shallow waters for food. Observing how they strut around, elegantly poised on those long, slender legs, is an amazing sight. So next time you see a flamingo, take a moment to appreciate not just its stunning color, but also the unique way it bends its legs, making it one of nature's most interesting birds. What if I told you about the dingo pup? This remarkable little alpine dingo pup gained fame when an eagle dropped him into a backyard in Victoria, Australia. At just 5 weeks old, Wand was extremely lucky to emerge from this wild ordeal with only minor injuries. His story took an even more fascinating turn when DNA tests revealed he is a rare purebred alpine dingo, a breed that is becoming increasingly endangered. Now, Wand calls a conservation sanctuary home, where he plays an important role in raising awareness about the need to protect the dwindling population of pure dingoes in Australia. Dingoes are not just fascinating wild dogs, they play a key role in the ecosystem. By sharing Wand's story, conservationists hope to inspire action to preserve these unique animals, ensuring they continue to thrive in their natural habitat. Will Wand spark a movement to save more dingoes? Is it really true that divorce is illegal in the Philippines? Surprisingly, the Philippines stands as one of only 2 countries in the world, along with the Vatican, where divorce remains completely prohibited. This law reflects the nation's strong Catholic influence and traditional values surrounding marriage and family life. In the Philippines, couples who wish to separate must pursue annulments, which can be lengthy, costly, and often emotionally draining. While annulments declare that a marriage was never valid, they don't offer the same straightforward process as divorce. As a result, many people find themselves stuck in unhappy or abusive relationships, unable to formally end their marital ties. The debate over divorce has gained momentum in recent years, with advocates arguing for the need to modernize laws and provide better options for those in difficult situations. Critics, however, often raise concerns about the potential impacts on family structures and values. As discussions continue, many wonder, will the Philippines ever embrace divorce legislation? Immerse yourself in Sweden's enchanting Tree Hotel. Deep in the mystical Harrods Forest of Sweden lies the Tree Hotel, a truly extraordinary place to stay, where rooms hang gracefully in the air like enchanted houses from a fairy tale. Each room is a stunning design masterpiece. Among these unique accommodations is a mirrored cube that reflects the surrounding forest, creating an almost invisible dwelling. Then there's the giant bird's nest, perfect for those seeking a cozy and whimsical retreat. For a more futuristic experience, guests can try the modern capsule that looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Staying among the treetops isn't just whimsical, it also promotes sustainability, allowing visitors to enjoy nature while minimizing their ecological impact. Imagine waking up to the sound of birds chirping and the rustling of leaves. The Tree Hotel offers not just a night's rest, but an unforgettable adventure in the treetops, making it a must-visit destination for anyone who loves nature and innovative design. Would you dare to spend a night among the trees? Here's something incredible about the House of Windsor. The British royal family's name change in 1917 is a fascinating piece of history. Originally known as the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, the royal family carried a name that highlighted their German roots, especially due to Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's consort. However, during World War I, anti-German feelings surged in Britain, prompting King George V to take a bold step. He issued a proclamation to change their family name to Windsor, referencing Windsor Castle, a significant royal residence. This shift was more than just a name. It represented a move towards national unity and a rejection of foreign ties at a time of conflict. The change also helped reshape public perception and strengthen the monarchy's position in a changing world. Today, the House of Windsor symbolizes not just a royal lineage, but also the resilience of the British people during turbulent times.